Hello students, let us continue to study the chapter Fiber to Fabrics. The previous classes we have been discussing about the animal fiber which was wool. We saw from which animals did we obtain wool. Today we shall learn how to process these fibers so that we can get wool from it. So the wool which is used for knitting sweaters or for weaving shawls is the finished product of a long process which involves the following steps. There are several steps from which these fibers will turn into wool. So let us learn one by one each step. So step 1, the fleece. We know fleece means the hair of the sheep along with a thin layer of skin is removed from its body. This process is called shearing. Machines similar to those used by barbers are used to shave off hair. Usually, hair are removed during the hot weather. This enables sheep to survive without their protective coat of hair. The hair provides woolen fiber. Children, from the first when we started only with this chapter, when we started learning about wool, we knew that we get it from the hair of the sheep. That is what they have told, that in order to get the wool fibers, we will have to take out the layer of the thin layer of the skin also along with it. And we know that there we had learned that the sheep has a thick fleece so that it protects it from the cold. So only when it is hot, that time they will remove the hair so that the sheep will not feel very cold. The hair provides woolen fibers. Woolen fibers are then processed to obtain woolen yarn. So like the woolen threads how we see, which we get in the market. Now shearing does not hurt the sheep, just as it does not hurt when you get a haircut or your father shaves his beard. Now do you know why? The uppermost layer of the skin is dead. Also, the hair of the sheep grows again just as your hair. Children, even when we cut hair, it does not pain to us. It is because we know that hair is the layer is dead of that, and because of that, it does not hurt us. And secondly, even if we cut our hair after some time, it grows back. Now we will see the second step. That is step 2. The sheared skin with hair is thoroughly washed in tanks to remove grease, dust, and dirt. This is called scoring. Nowadays, scoring is done by machine. So now what is said that the skin, whatever we have taken out, okay, with its hair, we need to wash it thoroughly. Why? Because we need to remove grease, dust, and dirt which is there all present in the skin. Now even on our head, there will be dirt and all. Because of that only we need to wash our head daily. Same way also in case of the sheep or the goat or the camel or from whichever animals are taking out the hair which we will use for as wool, we need to wash it thoroughly. Then, after scoring, sorting is done. The hairy skin is sent to a factory where hairs of different textures are separated or sorted. Sorting means they will divide it into different like which can be used according to its use, according to its quality. They will sort out the hair of the which of so that we can make different things out of it. Then the step 4. The small fluffy fibers called burrs are picked out from the hair. So there will be some other also fluffy fibers which are called as blurs which are removed from the hair. These are the same burrs which sometimes appear on your sweaters. The fibers are scored again and dried. So again they will wash it and they will keep it for dry. Now this is the wool ready to be drawn into fibers. Now with this we can make fibers out of it. Now step 5. The fibers can be dyed in various colors as the natural fleece of sheep and goats is black, brown or white. Now we know children, we want everything to be very colorful. So now in order to get different colors, what we need to do? We need to do dyeing. Dyeing means we need to add color to it so that we get different colors. Otherwise, we know we can't color the sheep into different colors. But what we can do is we can color the fibers which are drawn from them so that we can get different colors. Now this is step 6. The fibers are straightened, combed and rolled into yarn or the threads we could call it. The longer fibers are made into wool for sweaters and the shorter fibers are spun and woven into woolen cloth. Children, remember the long ones are used for sweaters and the shorter ones are used for the woolen cloth. So these are some pictures. So here as you all can see in this figure, what is he doing? With the blade he is nicely taking out a layer of the skin along with the hair. They are in scoring in tanks what they have said. They are nicely washing it manually, meaning two people are employed and they are doing that. Or they had also told us that you can also use machines. So with the machines it can be done much more faster. Manual way what will happen, it will take some time and even machines will do their work very efficiently. Then we had seen that we need to sort it and clean into this thing birds. If they are present we need to remove it and again wash it. Then if we want whichever colors we wanted, we need to dye it according to the same color. And then finally what happens, all those fibers are rolled into yarn so that we get the longer ones are used for making our sweaters and the shorter ones into the woolen cloth. So this is the process of processing fiber into wool. First is shearing, then is cording, then is sorting, cleaning of birds, dyeing and rolling. With this, we come to an end of animal fibers. Today's class, we have learned about the processing of fibers into wool. Thank you, students.